I had to throw that in there. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. It's an inside joke. With that being said, I need to address two things before I go into what I had planned to say. It's been brought to my attention that this community has been deceived on some more attempts of deception is taking place. So I want to make sure I clear this up and everyone here can say they heard it from me. The first thing I want to address, the deputies. I do not plan on firing every single deputy that's there. Now, let me say this. The deputies that I am going to keep need to have integrity. They better be selfless and not selfish. And they need to be in the position for the goodness of the community. If they do not hold all three of those requirements, where are you going to be going? Second, it's been brought to my attention, and this one here kind of cut me deep because it's an insult. It's said that the only reason I asked this good man right here to run with me is for the black vote. Let me make myself clear to those who want to try to spread something evil like that. Most people here have known me since I was a kid. I grew up with this man's brother and cousin. We ran the streets of Roanoke together throughout our childhood, most of the time barefoot. Can I say that? Is that politically correct? You know. I love this man. I respect this man. He has served our country overseas and did things and have done things that others wouldn't do. He has honor, he has courage, and I love him. I respect him, and I know when things get hard and the devil wants to run rampant, he will have my back. His younger brother, Arthur, graduated with my brother, my younger brother. He has another younger brother that I worked with. Stand up, Milton. I love that young man. And I'm telling you all, if anyone outside there in the ether have a problem with anything that I just said, I don't want their vote. How about that? Now, is that clear? That way, I want to make sure that people understand the passion that I have, and the love I have, and the respect I have for him, for my wife, my family, and all of you. I don't think I'm better than anybody, and I never will. A position does not make a person. I have always said when I started, I will not let this process change who I am. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep my integrity. And whenever deception starts to form, now and even after sheriff. I will be clear and honest. So I promise you, I will do that. Now, I'll get on with my speech. So, for those who don't know, I'm Kyle Mears. 6 generations of my family have called Jeff Davis Parish home. I was born in the American Legion Hospital in 1975. I graduated from Welsh High School in Suella in Lake Charles. Before high school graduation, I signed up for the Louisiana Army National Guard. And during my career, I earned the Army Achievement Medal. In 2000, I began my law enforcement career under Ward 3 Marshal Tony Mancuso. After Tony was elected sheriff of Calcasieu Parish, I followed him and I've gained experience in corrections, patrol. I was on our SWAT team for 5 years, where I developed and supervised our wellness program for the whole department. I was on our dive team for 10 years. 2 of those years, I was dive team supervisor. I had to coordinate with the U.S. Coast Guard, Homeland Security, and Border Patrol during that time. On April 15th, I had to freeze everything at work. No more pay. My retirement was frozen. My time as a deputy was frozen. I had to take a leave of absence. On good terms, I promise, to run for sheriff here in Jeff Gates. I say that because I want you all to know that I am willing to sacrifice whatever I need to do for the better, to make this place better. I took my leave of absence, and when I did that, I was a first-line supervisor for felony crime investigation. During my time at the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office, I've earned certificates or certification in active shooters instructor, defensive tactics instructor, dive master, dive instructor, and I became an underwater criminal investigator. What that is where we went in and we were able to actually collect evidence, something as small as a tooth. We had to learn different dive patterns and understand that everything we did was pretty much in zero visibility. So it was a pretty intense training, and we were able to successfully find teeth in actually a 22 round. So that's what that is. And I also have certificates or certifications in FBI leadership programs. I also earned the CPSO challenge coin for saving a potential drowning victim. I hold a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that I trained for 13 years. I had a professional mixed martial arts career where I became a middleweight champion. I mentioned that because I want to be very clear about my mindset and my work ethic that I can bring to Jeff Davis. When I have something in my mind and I have my goals set, I'm going to achieve what I set out to do. If I don't, I promise you, you will get my best. In recent years, I've been able to meet with many people from every town in our parish and found that the drug overdose pandemic has affected many families throughout this community. Every single place. I've learned that residents have many questions about law enforcement with no answers. I've learned that many residents have the same concerns no matter where you live. Believe it or not, the people in Elton have the same concerns as the people in Lake Alton. It's a across the board. I've learned that many law-abiding citizens of our parish have to accept being a victim with no expectation of justice. I want the good people, you all, of Jeff Davis Parish to know that I have listened. I also have the same concerns. And I'll tell you this, I'll be honest. About 3 months ago, what happened? About 3 months ago, I became a victim. I was in uniform, and it's known that I was a supervisor in investigations. And I was told, well, let me put that. They spent more time, and look here, I'm just talking about in general. I'm not going to name the department or anything. But they tried to convince me more that it was an act of nature than it was actually a crime. So I know, I've experienced it. I'll be honest with you. You should expect the best from your sheriff's department. You will get my best. As sheriff elected by the people, and I acknowledge that. I will be a working sheriff for the people. Now we're going to get into what you all came for. We're going to start playing again now. My plan of action when elected sheriff will consist of, I will display leadership, and I lead from the front. I lead by example. I will achieve this by holding myself accountable to God first, to the department, and to you. My wife will vouch for me, and there's a few others in here, know that I am humble enough, and some of them I'm scared of. They will set me in my place, and I am humble enough to accept. If I slip, please let me know. So I ask all of you, if you ever feel like I am not providing the things that I am talking about, please feel free to approach me and help me get back on track. I'm only human. We are all in this together. I acknowledge that. I will gain trust of the citizens of our parish. I will achieve this by bringing integrity and transparency to the department. Proverbs 28:6 states, "Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways." Amen. I will build quality relationships with citizens, all law enforcement, police jury, district attorney, all other elected officials, and all community leaders. I will achieve this with open communication, humility, and respect for all people. I will also be available for all. I will attend events or meetings throughout every area of our parish. I will be visible. We will attack parish jail reform. Now, this is not in here, but I'm going to touch on it. So, please let me finish before any water bottles get thrown at me. When I first told people that I was going to run for sheriff, the jail came up. And a pretty influential person asked me, they said, the PD was promised 10 beds in the jail. Will we get our 10 beds? And I said, no, I'm not putting that on there. I'm not bringing the 10 beds. I said, what if you need 15? Can I stop at 10? It is my responsibility. Hear me now. It is my responsibility. I am accountable to make sure every felon is put in jail. With that being said, I will achieve this by being proactive and utilizing 100% of our jail. Our jail space will be available for all police departments. Parish-wide, relationship with statewide prisons will be developed to ensure that all felons are booked. And I want to make this clear. I do not believe in releasing on their own reconnaissance of all areas. I'm going to stay professional on this one. I don't believe in releasing criminals to booking criminals. Sorry, I don't understand. Because if you release someone who was in there for burglary, then they will get out and go burglarize somebody else. Amen. And then again, the hardworking people have to deal with it. So I want that to be clear. I will give the unsolved murders of the 8 young women and other unsolved crimes the attention required for honest resolution. The politics of any investigation should not replace our integrity, or we all lose. I will achieve this by having detectives dedicate time to all unsolved cases. I will also have open availability to all of the families of unsolved cases. I will establish a crime deterrent unit. A crime deterrent unit will be a team of proactive deputies who will focus on high crime areas throughout the parish, which means additional deputies on the street. Here's the kicker, and please spread the word. We're coming into city limits. We're coming. Mark my word, we're coming. I will achieve that through budget reform. We will establish the Federal Drug Task Force. I will achieve this through federal assistance and a relationship which my team has presently established with federal agencies. Now, I don't know if all of you know or realize, but after the election, unfortunately, I would wouldn't take office until July, which is in the middle of hurricane season. But I like a challenge, so we're going to hit it head on, and I will establish a working relationship with the Office of Emergency Preparedness and better communication with you for national disasters and emergencies. I think it's very unfair to all of us, because I'm in it too, all of us, that we have local channels that focus on certain areas and we are left in the dark. We don't know evacuation routes, we don't know where supplies are, and who's going to watch over our stuff if we have to leave. I will focus on that. I have taken notice. I am in the same boat as you. So please understand that. I will implement up-to-date technology, going to do with the 80s, bring in 2023. I will achieve this by introducing the technology that I have personally worked with and used for multiple years to solve multiple major felony crimes. I will focus on deputy development and training. I will achieve this by networking with other departments throughout the state and provide the ability for deputies to attend specialized training. I will take a proactive approach to juvenile crime in Jeff Davis Parish. I will achieve this by seeking assistance from juvenile departments throughout the region. I will work with the district attorney, the judges, to hold juveniles, parents or guardians accountable who contribute to their delinquency. I want to pause for a second and let you know something. I am pro-parent. I am pro-teacher. If someone has an uncontrollable juvenile, when I'm in office, you give us a call and we will assist. I've done it before, just to let y'all know. I will implement the Stay Alert, Stay Alive program in junior high and high schools, which includes teaching the juveniles the dangers of online interaction, drugs with the fentanyl, consequences for actions, as well as an anti-bully program. I will also implement a junior deputy program in the elementary schools. This is to promote good behavior and trust to law enforcement and let them know that good actions bring rewards and bad actions bring consequences.
Amen.
I want this to be clear now. I've worked corrections. I've been at the bottom. I know the concerns. I know their needs. I've worked patrol. As a sheriff's deputy, there's a big difference. I understand how much money that extra details bring and help them and their families. I know that. And sometimes they depend on it. I've worked for specialized teams, and I understand how important the training and the equipment are. I've worked investigations. I understand how important up-to-date technology is. I plan to bring all of my experience, my discipline, my dedication, my determination, and proven, that's the word, proven leadership to show you, the people of our parish, that your vote for me as sheriff is the correct choice. I'm almost done. Please don't fall asleep on me. I ask this of you. If you have the same vision that I have for our parish, I would appreciate your support. Spread the word. I would appreciate, and I know my wife would appreciate, your prayers. I ask for all of you on a serious note. Please pray for this woman. She has taken the burden of everything in our household, so I can do this for you. So please. And most important, I would appreciate your vote, if you don't mind. October 14th is the election. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your support. Before I go on, I want to thank God most of all, because I see people from all over. This is God's word. Thank you.